YouTube. Sorry about the delay. Was supposed to start early or earlier,
Mm.
but had a little slight delay. So apologies for that. Hope that everyone is having a wonderful Friday. I'm usually not on Friday because of work, but this Friday I am on. Give me 1 second. I'm just sharing this out here. I'll be with everybody in a minute. Hello, Stephen. Hope everyone is having a wonderful start to their weekend. I'm just trying to get this out on a few platforms, so bear with me. And then we will get started. Okie dokie. So I've shared it out a little bit. Hope more people will at least join on a Friday. And I hope everybody's doing well. Forgive me for the little bit of a delay. Feel free to comment and hit the hearts and the like. Helps grow the channel a little bit. And I hope everyone is doing well on this Friday evening. I'm usually not here on Friday, usually working. So this is awesome that I'm here. Make sure that that is turned on. Stephen, I see you out there. I'm probably going to repeat this a few times, but if anybody else joins, feel free to leave a comment. Let me know you're watching. Hope that everyone is having a safe Friday evening. I usually start at 7:30, but I got delayed a little bit, so I'm gonna try, and I'm gonna be watching the time. Hopefully, more people will join in. Looks like I got 4 people watching. Awesome. But I don't know who you are unless if you're able to comment. Um, Feel free to. If not, I'm assuming that most of you are from one of my other groups I'm a part of. So drop a message in the main room there. If there's anybody out there watching, if you can't comment, or you can also, if you have a way of getting in touch with me, shoot me a message. If anybody has any questions for those of you who are out there, feel free to ask. I'll do my best to answer them. I'm still working on trying to get some interviews set up. It's going to take a little bit of time. Trying to get all that scheduled and everything, and then juggling work. Um, Forgive me 1 second. Or if you don't have Google and you're watching the live stream, you can comment here and I will read it on my channel. Sorry about that. One of the groups I'm a part of. But for those of you who do not know how to comment, you have to be logged in as a Google. You have to have a Google account, and you'll be able to comment, and I'll be able to read it out. Or if you're one of my friends and you're watching, you can send me a message, and I'll also read that. hope that everyone is having a wonderful Friday. It's currently 8:32. I'm going to try to make 30 minutes. Hopefully I will be able to. I ended up being a little behind, but hey, nobody's perfect. Got Lucy laying down next to me. Um, I'll drop a picture of her and put it in my on my community page. I was originally going to be working tonight, so that's why I originally was going to reschedule it. But they changed my schedule, so that's how I was able to go live. Um, for those of you who are new to the channel or are seeing this later, if I'm working, I'll try to go live on Sunday at 7:30. And yeah, I know I'm late. It's like 8:34 right now. But if I'm not working, I'll try to go live at 7:30 on Friday. I'll start my live between 7:30 and 8 o'clock. Hello, Frank. Good to see you out there. And also, my lives will be like half an hour. So, if you're liking what you see, please hit that thumbs up button and share the live. And if you're not a subscriber, please subscribe. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them. If you're watching this, um, later, please leave a comment in the comment section. That's if you're watching this on a replay. If you have any questions about anything related to disabilities. And I am going to try something, so bear with me just a sec again, folks. Apologies. It was. And we're talking about it was Frank. And for those of you who don't, who are watching the live chat on the replay, it's part of a group that we're in. That's what he's referring to. Yeah, Frank, I'm going to try to take my time, but I don't want to make it a very long live, if you know what I mean. Looks like we got 3 people in here, so if you have questions and you know how to reach out to me, if you are not a part or if you don't have a Google account, you can if you have line and you're part of a specific group that I'm not going to mention here, um, feel free to send me um, um, a comment in the main chat room, and I'll read it off here. Otherwise, if you have a Google account, you can sign in to Google, and I will read it off. If something comes up, I may have to change the way I do feeds, which I'm probably going to do that right now. That way I can have everything covered. So bear with me just one moment. Hope everyone is having a wonderful Friday evening. Let's see if I can log into YouTube on here. No, not YouTube. He is a cool guy. Um, he is a cool guy, Stephen, and good to see you out there. And Stephen is from the great state of Pennsylvania. And you're welcome, Stephen and Frank. Okay. I know what I'm gonna do. Should have had this set up earlier, but I didn't think about it until just now. But hey, nobody is perfect. Three people out there, cool. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to put this on my big screen. That way I can go back and forth and look at the comments a little easier. Because whenever you comment there, it's hard to read. But whenever it comes up, on my big screen, I can see it. Okie dokie, there we go. Sorry about that. I was trying to get it set up where I could see everything, and now I can see the comments as they come in. So now we are cooking, as they say. And if it gets busier in the chat room, then I might actually stay a little longer. And no, Frank, if you're still there, I'm not watching TV. I was setting um, I was setting the TV up to where I can see the comments whenever they come in. I'll be able to see them show up on the TV because they disappear too quickly here. So that's why I was doing that. So if anybody comments, I'd be able to see it show up easily. I might stay up or might stay on a little longer, see if anybody decides to anybody else decides to come on, and I've already dropped it in the appropriate areas. So hopefully somebody will join. If not, oh well. It's not the end of the world. Now, I was saying that you were from Pennsylvania, Frank. He is from Alabama. Me and Stephen went to me and Stephen went to high school together. That's how we know each other. I'm gonna try to share this out one more way. Don't know if it will work, but yep. And just a heads up, there is a slight delay on my side, so if I don't respond right away, it's not that I'm ignoring anybody that comes on. It's I'm not seeing your comment yet, so I wouldn't say it's the best, Stephen. I'm sure there's a lot more channels that are better. It would be the best if I had more people that would um, join whenever I went live. That probably would make it the best. I do try to do a good job, though. I'm gonna try to share this with two other people. I don't know if they'll watch it or not, but forgive me about moving the phone around. I'm just trying to check a couple other things, make sure I'm shared out right. But that's good that you're still in touch with your friends from high school, um, Frank. That's good. That's good. You know what I'm going to do with this? I'm going to try something different. So that way I don't have to keep. Sorry about the light, guys. This way because this way I don't have to keep looking all like I can just look plants right over here. And I'm going to shut this off. So the fan is going to slow down. You're going to see that slow down in a bit. And then it'll stop. But we have a little light, and it's not going to be flickering on the screen. And again, sorry about the light bar on the top there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can. It's probably just with YouTube. But I hope everyone is doing great and having a wonderful Friday evening. It is now 8:50 or 8:55. So if nobody, yeah, I think it is too. Yeah, if you guys ever want to get together on a Facebook Messenger call, we can do that. Just let me know when would work for the both of you. Not here though, but probably um, directly. Right. And just for everybody, I have my TV next um, to me. I can see the comments showing up here, but they're not large for enough for me to see them. So I have the same stream on my TV. So I'm looking back and forth between my iPad where I have the stream going and the TV. Exactly. And then if Steven isn't doing anything. But there was something else I was going to say. If you guys are enjoying this, I know it's kind of impromptu, but it's not as busy as I was hoping it would be, so that's why I'm not really talking as much. So some of these comments you may hear me read off, but sometimes I like to read to myself, and then sometimes I'll read them out loud. And I might change the way I do that. No, did I watch the Oscars? No, Frank, I didn't. I can't really remember what day that was. It probably was on a Sunday. If it was on a Sunday, I was working last Sunday. So no, I didn't watch it. I've heard that was really good though. And I will, just so everyone who is even watching the replay can understand the live schedule, I will be doing my lives. I try to do them on Fridays if I'm not working. Usually about 7:30, which would have been probably like an hour and a half ago. But I got tied up with something else, so that kind of threw me behind. So unless I'm not tied up, it will be at 7:30, if not around 8. And then if I am working on a Friday, it will be on Sunday. That's awesome. Um, if I do it on a Sunday, it will be at the same time as Friday. And then depending on how next week goes, I might just start doing them once a month. I really don't want to cut them back, but I'll have to look at the calendar. But yeah, I think that's going to be the 10th. Depending on how um, next week goes, I might just start doing it once a month, probably like the first Friday of the month, if it doesn't get that busy. And well, hey, everybody can't win. Um, and I am actually going to wrap it up for the evening. I'll see everybody next week. If you do want to join, I will. I usually start, like I said, between 7 and 8 o'clock on Friday night Central Daylight Time. And then if I'm working, then it'll be between. It'll probably start at about 7:30 on Sunday Central Daylight Time. That's gonna be for next week. Depending on how next week goes, I might just end up starting to cut back to once a month. But I will still be posting my YouTube videos. I'm not going to get rid of that. I just might not go live as much. And I don't really know what I'm doing for Easter yet. As they say, everyone has a disability. You can't always see it. That's what I always say. And we will see you guys in the next one. Peace. Sorry about that.